Yes.
Want to get a nice, good interview early, so that way it's fresh.
Yes. Yeah,
Right.
fresh. Super. This is early, guys. This is early. This is how the kids. The kids are up at this time.
What kids?
All kids, the young crowd, the hip crowd. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking about, Ken.
you know, they honored me last week. Look what I got.
Nice,
Nice, very cool.
nice.
You see what they
Love
are?
Pictures of you,
No, they're stamps.
stamps.
Yeah,
You see this?
Very cool.
stamps.
This guy has stamps of himself.
I won't mail
That's
them.
cool.
I won't mail them.
No, please don't. You got to hold on to those.
Yeah, or mail them to yourself.
Yeah,
Hi, me. No, don't mail them. But people, we're here. We have Ken Sagoes, my guy. And of course, my guy over here, kicking with me, co-hosting tonight, Mick Manhattan of the Scene Snobs.
What's up?
Big shout out to him. Happy to have them both here tonight. But Ken, we have you here for something awesome. We have you here for something awesome. He played Kincaid in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. If you don't know, you're
Now you
fucking
know.
up. But you know now. Go watch it after this episode. But look at this. See that? I really did meet him in person.
wow, I do know you.
Yeah. I'm not just making that up. But we're here for Ken is doing an Indiegogo for Socrates. And I'm gonna let this gentleman take it away so he can tell us what this is about and all of that amazing stuff. So Ken, take it away. Great, sir.
Well, to all the fans, everybody, thank you for tuning in and coming in to see me. And one of the reasons that I am here today is to ask for the horror family support. I really need your support. I have a fresh new horror concept that I'm trying to do a short film with called Socrates. And it's a new, fresh story of horror. And it's about a African gray parrot, which is the villain. So, and the parrot actually talks. And he's been possessed by years of slavery. Back in slavery, a voodoo king possessed him. And so it gives homage to the great Alfred Hitchcock, Wes Craven, um, Ellen Agron Poe. Am I saying that correctly?
Edgar Allan Poe. Love
Yeah.
him.
And William Marshall, the black actor that played Blackula.
Yeah.
So you get a touch of all this in here. And this is and the bird has been rebirthed, and he's out for revenge of the ancestors of those he saw that mistreated people from centuries before. So nobody is safe. And he housed himself in a big old tree near a college university. And so, and before he kills them, the unique thing about it that his talons grow out real long, just like Freddy Krueger before he killed you. And I happen to, we've been working on that. We've been working on the bird, training the bird talk, and I'm going to do the voice of the bird. Gotta let me.
I love it.
I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. And I am going to pull it up in a minute. But
Now, what was the inspiration for this story? As you were going?
I actually met Alfred Hitchcock. When I first came to Los Angeles, I used to read the stories of Edgar Allan Poe. And, of course, I have to, Wes Craven, what can I say? You know how I know him. And I saw Mr. William Marshall, who played Blackula in the theaters. That was the first horror film I saw that featured a black actor. And I got a chance to meet him and talk to him. So when we did Nightmare on Elm Street, he told me that he said, you have a responsibility, and so that was a great thing. And so, and I like birds, and I want to do something fresh and I want to, they're doing a lot of remakes now. So I wanted to do something that was fresh, new, original. So it was based off my comic book. The same, and the comic book has been getting a great reviews all over the world. I think you have a picture of the comic book.
Oh yes, sir. I do. I do.
So,
I do. I do. The one I
uh,
brought up earlier, pulled up earlier, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's the comic book, Socrates. And while you're looking at that, I want to show you something that
Oh,
we've been building. So can you give me like about 15 seconds here?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pull it
Go
right
ahead, please
back
go
up.
ahead.
Got
Yeah, the
this.
cool thing about this too is it's something so different, and to bring a bird into it and have that Edgar Allan Poe sort of feel and vibe, that appreciation for his work, and to kind of shine this on something a little bit different, something new, and bring it into a more of a horror scope, even more so by today's standards. I kind of dig that. I like where that's gonna. I feel like
Yeah,
this is gonna go.
Same here. And shout out to Doomsday. He has the comic of Socrates and telling people out there in OKC, which Doomsday, it was cool meeting you finally at Carolina Fear Fest. Ken, we got to get you there. And Troy,
yes.
good man. Was good. Oh, you're back now, Ken. I will
Yeah, I'm
move it.
back. So let me show you one of the things that we've been working on, the special effects here. I shouldn't be showing you this here, but I want you to know how much I have put into this project to make it work. We're going, like I said, the talons of the bird going to grow. And so we've been working on this to make it. If you can see this, is like the bird.
Oh, cool.
And then when he get ready to kill, it come
Oh,
out.
I
yes.
So
like it.
I'm
I like
ready.
it.
I
It was
let me
fun.
do
love it.
that. So we've been training, doing little thing that,
That's
you know.
awesome.
Very
So
cool. Thank
so
you for that.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
I just want you. So you're gonna see a real trip. You should see my kitchen table. It looked like a wood shop. We've been working thing. I have like boxes and boxes of feathers and everything. Who we've been creating and building this bird. So I want you to know that one of the things I'm so excited about is that we've been building because like I said, if you watch the go to the GoFundMe, I say that I don't want it to look like I got my hand up some fake bird ass talking. So we actually have a real bird that we've been training to take over this year. You know.
Awesome. That's going to be very cool.
But what inspired you to want to direct them to produce a movie? Like, is it something
You
you
know, I,
always wanted to do, or
I
was it?
most people don't know that I was a staff writer for Paramount. I won a cable Ace Emmy for writing a Disney film. And
Ooh.
so I've always wanted to see what it like to direct. So 3 years ago, I set out to direct three short films, and the first two won 100 awards each. So but I want to save the best for last, and that was to do something in horror, because the horror community has been a great big family and support. So I want to do something new, and so that's what I came across to do this project. And I'm putting so much in it, and because I'm going to have CGI in it and special effects, and as you can see, I'm making the props. I've been working with a prop person to make these props. They look just like the bird feet. So and when he talks and when he get ready to kill, it's going to be really, really great.
Oh, I love it. That's a very cool and clever way to do it too.
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah. Oh no, go ahead, sir.
I'm, all I was gonna say, which you can go ahead, Mick. But all I was gonna say is just what I'm loving right now about this moment is how big of a smile you have on your face as you're talking about this project. Like you could, because you can tell when we've done interviews together before, Mick, and you can really tell when somebody cares about their project. And then when somebody really cares about that project, like you could see it on your face. You care about this freaking project.
It's because I'm really into it, and I know that it's going to be great. And by directing it, I'm directing it, in the same menu that they did Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Warriors. So the young people in there, I'm bringing them together so they can get to know each other. And the lead character in this project is based off the Kincaid character. So you're gonna see it Kincaid. You know, I can't play Kincaid now, but I can duplicate him. Uh, and this bird talks shit too. So he's like, you try to hurt Socrates, let Socrates hurt you back. You know,
Oh,
and
that's
Yeah,
got
I
it's
love it.
like it's real. And he's out for revenge. But on the other hand, Socrates is lovable.
Mhm.
So you don't know what he can do. He appears and looks just like a real bird. And when someone comes around, he can feel the energy of the ancestors, and he can feel who hurt who. So if you was a descendant of a slave owner, if you were descendant of someone who murdered people, he can feel
Mm.
that. And he
Yeah,
can't kill, since he can't kill the ancestors, he can kill the descendants of the ancestors. So he's very deadly.
that's pretty crazy. I love it.
But he's loved by children. He saved children. Bird lovers are going to love him. He really won't mess with you until you mess with him.
Okay, I dig it.
I'm interested in this. Like I'm interested in this just because it's shit. The bird, the things alone, the Freddy things alone was cool to see.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
And
you said if I could piggyback off that and something you had said a little bit earlier too about saying that this is that the character in the movie, and I don't want to spoil anything. I just want to ask about your process of it. Is Kincaid? It's based off Kincaid. So Kincaid, a character that you were so attached to for very good reason, and such a beloved character. What did, when you're writing this, is this a love song to Kincaid, or is this your way of like continuing Kincaid's story?
Um, I just know that Kincaid was a part of the essence of me. And as you know, Kincaid originally was for a white actor. And so Wes Craven and Chuck Russell gave me the liberty to add a few nuances in there. And so I pulled from my experiences. Most people don't know that I was a stand-up comic that
Mhm.
used to perform in Las Vegas and did the Apollo Theater. I opened up for Patti LaBelle, to be exact.
Nice.
So most people don't know that I was a staff writer. Nothing to tell my age. I wrote for Laverne and Shirley back there. Most people don't know that I won a Cable Ace Emmy for a Disney film where uh, Dame Joan Plowright starred in, the wife of Sir Laurence Olivier. So most people don't know that side of me. So I brought all of my other talents and built something. And I just get tired of seeing remakes, remakes. And so I wanted to do something that was not a remake. I wanted to take the 80s and the old school and put a little of the old school in it with a story, not just slashing and blood. It has a story. It has a
Mhm.
story. It has a this parrot Socrates. He's really an abused child
Mhm.
that's back
mm,
taking revenge. And so he's back here and he just wants you to leave him alone. Leave Socrates alone. Socrates don't mess with you. So and but they want to mess with Socrates, and they have no clue the power of Socrates. And I hope this is going to be a sequel to another sequel, because as
cool.
Socrates grow,
Mhm.
his powers grow. To he can control things. You're gonna be able to control other birds.
Oh,
And
that'd be cool to build too.
yeah,
That yes.
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
Ha-
There's some people who have already named their bird Socrates, based from the comic book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool.
But as I said, what I need is the support of the community. Just go to the crowdfunder, just make a contribution, buy a perk. You know, you can go and buy perks and everything. There's some good perks. And, you know, if you buy something that's, you know, $50 or more, I call you personally and thank you. So, but you have to be able to go to, I don't know,
The
if you're on
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo, if you're on Facebook, send me a message and I'll send you the link.
Well, I
You
got the
know,
link right here. Listen,
okay.
the link is right here in the description for anybody watching. The link is in the description, and I will drop the links again at the end of the show. But then you guys can see it right here. But yeah, check out this Indiegogo just from what he's saying now, and he's been on before discussing this when I've had him on before discussing this and his also giving back thing, which I'll pull up in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's just, so we've been making little things, you know, little things that are making, that we've been making to props of Socrates and all of those things. So I just want you to know that this is not just a movie. This is a movie that I have invested in to make it look real so you can enjoy a wonderful movie. And the short film is going to show you just how powerful this bird is and how lovable it can be. So I've had people to send me some feathers. I got feathers of birds. This is funny. I went to the zoo about 2 months ago and asked them could I have some feathers. So this zoo I went to had two African gray parrots. So I'm up there in the cage picking up feathers, and the birds looking at me like saying, "Crazy, crazy," you know. I need your feathers. I need your feathers, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Just for them to let you do that. And then you're saying people are sending you feathers now too?
yeah.
That's funny though.
Well, I don't need any more feathers. You know,
Don't send me more feathers.
What Ken is
that's a different thing. But don't send me feathers telling me you support me.
what's Ken is trying to say is send $1 tied to every feather.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. If the horror community just sent me $5, I can do this film. Just send me. If I could just get them just to send $5, I could do this film. And but there's some wonderful perks in there. You can buy a shirt, you can buy a T-shirt, you can buy all those things.
Really?
We're going to have a behind the scene uh, Blu-ray too, so you might want to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool perks on there, like Ken's saying, and
Beautiful artwork too.
yeah, I love the art. I always, that's one thing that always grabs my attention is the artwork, and it's something that I feel in modern horror and modern film, just because a lot of things is on streaming, is lacking. Is that cool artwork that just like grabs your eyes? Back in the days from you go to the video store and grab that. This has that.
It has 4 original posters.
Nice.
4 original posters on there by artists who donated to help me out. 4 original posters. There's one poster called "Sorry Folks," and Socrates is on top of a Freddy glove. He's on top of Chucky's tennis shoes, the hockey mask, and you know the saw. He's on top of them. You know, that's one of the posters.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See this, Ken? I'm loving it.
Yeah. And another thing is because I have a nonprofit. If anyone want to make a really large contribution, they can write it off at the end of the year. You just have to contact me because I have a 501c3 nonprofit where you can make a pretty large donation. You could be a producer, you could be an associate producer on here. And I mean, you will be on IMDb, you will be on the cover of on the poster and everything. So I have worked every avenue that I could to show you that I really need your support, and there's so many ways that you can help me.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, and I only have about 10 days left. And if I could just get half of what I was going for, that would be so much help, because we have to go into production to do this here in by the second week of September. If I don't, I'm going to lose everything, because we have been donated 80 acres of land to shoot the
That's
film.
huge.
And this, from my understanding, they may be selling this land at the end of the year, so I won't be able to use it. So they're allowing me to. So I live in Los Angeles, so me and the actors is going to be flown to Allentown, Pennsylvania, you know,
Oh wow, beautiful area.
shoot this movie. So it's so many variables of wonderful things to see, and you're gonna be excited. You know, there's one perk where you can actually get the script and the storyboard, and I will sign each one of them. So all you all who want my autograph, or say you want autograph, this is the way to get it.
That is
It's
true.
cheaper here than if you go to a convention.
There's another
True.
plus. There's another plus.
Yeah.
And you're getting some cool stuff out of it. You're supporting a movie, you're backing a movie, and if you're in our age group, I mean, I watched them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still watching. And I
But
got
this
to
is
meet a person.
I got to say, this is going to be, it's so fresh and so original and so new, and I think we need a new concept for horror now. We
Agreed.
need to see something new. So this got a taste of the old horror, all the way back to the Birds and Alfred Hitchcock, to Freddy Krueger, because that's why I come from Nightmare on Elm Street. So I got a touch of that in there, and there's even, I think it's a touch of uh, Jason, and all of it. It's all in one, because I came from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know it from both ends. And so, and I saved this to be my last short, and hopefully this is going to parlay, well, it will parlay into a feature film. And so you want to know why I did it this way, because I want to direct it. And in order to direct it, I have to be able to show that
There you
I can direct this here, because the vision of Socrates is in this head.
Yeah.
So I know how to put it on the camera. So I'm going to have to bring in some CGI people and bring in a really talented, a DP and all of that to film this here. It's You're going to be very, very happy about this.
Well, so so taking it, and while you're planning your shots and things like that, how much of it from the comics are you trying to mimic, or are you trying to go with a different look, or how are you planning on going about it, and reinventing that look if possible?
Well, actually, the feature screenplay was written first. And from the feature screenplay came the comic book.
Mhm.
And then from the comic book came the short film. Now there is short film. And when you go to the Indigo crowdfunding, you would see a special teaser, a 4-minute special teaser that we shot simply for this. And that's going to catch you too. And it's going to show you where Socrates would be when we get it together. So I just have these here visions. You're going to be able to hear everything, how it's going to be shot. I already have the storyboard for it, and you can get that in a perk as well. Everything has been laid out to make this here a wonderful short film. And we also have a real African gray parrot that we have been training, who's in Wisconsin. That's what he is, Jamestown, Wisconsin, and his name is Layla, and Layla don't take no shit.
Don't tell me you're over there arguing with a parrot.
Hey, I have to argue with the parrot. I need it. You know,
That's fine.
I make sure that I eat first, because sometimes that parrot can look like fried chicken. So
Call back.
yeah.
Oh man, Ken. This Ken, I'm so happy this happened tonight. I'm so happy this happened tonight. But before we do get to wrapping up and stuff, I do want to show you're giving back because this here, I know we discussed this before. You and I discussed this before when you were on, but this here, what you do is so awesome. Can you tell the people about this?
I started giving back in 1997, and each year I give up to 10 to 12 people a scholarship across the United States, and I tend send at least 20 kids to summer camp every year. So
Nice.
when you see me in the well, it's more than that. If you, I don't know if you can click on it, you can see more kids if you click on
Oh, the
that.
testimonials.
No, go back and click on the kids at first. You go to home. At
Right
the
here.
bottom, I think, go down to the bottom of this here. Okay, and I see if you see. No, no, you
Yeah.
see. Go back up.
That one right there. Right?
Yeah, you see. Click to
Oh,
view all the kids.
oh, got it.
Um, so if you click that, you'll see all the kids that got the scholarships this year, and it was about 12 of them.
That's
And so
awesome.
I pay for their books
Nice.
throughout their college years. And so when you see me in the conventions, all the money that I raise goes to the inner city kids, sending kids to camp and everything. I've
Love
even
it.
supported kids in other countries like the UK, all the way to Australia. Just helping. It's called giving back. And so now I want to do something for me.
Mhm.
So I have put over 1,000 kids to college, and sent nearly 200 to summer camp. And so and then sometime I'm able to buy toys for Christmas and stuff. So and I'm a nonprofit, but so this short film that I'm doing, Socrates, is in association with the giving back. So if someone, someone who want to give me a little sizable donation to help me, I can give them a tax write-off letter, because I've been 501c3 since 1997. And so that's what I do. So, and also when I'm doing this movie, I have at least 3 kids on there learning the behind the scene and what it's like to be with a film
Oh,
production. So I'm
nice.
still giving back, and
Mhm.
in Allentown, and I'll be filming in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's my hope that I can go to the film students there and be able to bring some of them on the set to learn. The whole thing is about learning because I am who I am because people took time to help
I love
me.
that.
The reason that I love the fans because I realize I'm who I am because of you. And so I always take time. But right now, I'm asking for
Some
your
help.
support, you know,
Mhm.
contribution. So I hope you can make sure that they can get that link to go there,
Oh yeah, the link is in the description.
Yeah.
It's already there.
so
Come on,
uh,
Ken. You should know I'm on top of these things,
I,
Ken.
I don't know. I have to ask, I
It's me, Ken. It's me.
okay, me. Okay. Okay, but no, I have to say you always have been there for me, and wherever I am and wherever I see you, it's like, the brother that I never seen in a while,
Got your
so
back.
got my
Which,
back.
but I was talking to my brother Henry about you the other day, and the picture I got for him, the painting.
Yeah,
Of course, he loves it. He's gonna have Robert sign it next because he's finally gonna meet him.
really.
Yep. I don't know what con he's going to, but he's literally going to this con out in out where he's at in Denver, just to meet him, and then he's leaving. He was like, I'm not even bringing my sons because it's literally just gonna be in and out. Well, the line might be long, and kids aren't gonna mind waiting a long ass line for hours.
Right.
But
Mhm.
yeah, and he wanted to be here tonight, but he had to work.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
shame.
So he can
It's tough.
he can make it up by going to the crowdfunding, right?
I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
You tell him. You
Yeah.
I'll
tell him.
tell him. But I'll tell him, and I'll tell him to send his love. He will. He will.
You always do. You always do. So
Yeah, man. I mean, I do got to say this though, like why I love talking about you so much or saying I want you at these cons is because of the type of person you are. Like the way you treated me at ScareCon was, we were hanging out damn near the whole weekend. So really quick, guys, I got to tell this story. All right, ScareCon a few years ago, I get to meet this gentleman. It was me and my wife were there, and my brother is. I'm a bigger Jason fan. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ken. I'm a bigger Jason fan than I'm a Freddy fan. But my brother Henry's a huge Freddy fan. Always has been since we were kids. And I think because my nephew was born around, like he was real young, so he couldn't make it to the con to see you, and he was working. But you took the time to call him and talk to him on one of his breaks, just because you knew he was a fan. Like stuff like that is huge to fans. You said you did that, and then later on, I remember I came back to your table and talking to you, and I was just like, I would love to have you on my podcast one day. And you didn't even know what the hell I was talking about. You're like, what is that? So yes, I want to say this out here, people. Not only can I brag about buying this awesome man some fried chicken, I was the first person to get him on a podcast.
yeah,
And
yeah, the first.
yeah, so,
And I still don't know that much about computers. I mean, I think John is on here.
yep,
John
it
Henderson,
was.
who's a wonderful guy. He
Yes,
knows that the free world knows I don't know, and if
yes,
John, on here, I just want to thank him because John goes out his way to.
yep.
He's right there with you about supporting me,
Okay.
and and the love he does.
But it's what you do for the fans. Like again, I came to your table. I told you what the podcast was, and I was just saying, just like for future reference. And you were like, you know what? Come back in about a half hour, and I got you. And you did exactly that. And after that, like anytime I pass this table, no lie, yo, Aaron, come over here, just hang out with me, man. I'm bored. come, hang out. And we back there, like literally we're back there cracking jokes and just having a great time. And for me, I'm like, I'm standing back here with Ken Cade, like, and he's talking to me and cracking jokes with me, like it's just normal, which it is and it should be, but it's still like, it was still like a cool, really cool thing. And this was literally all weekend. I'm standing as he's signing autographs. He's calling, "Hey, Aaron, come hang out with me." As he's signing autographs, like stuff like that is awesome.
Well, it's awesome that you all want to do it. So I don't think it's me. What I appreciate where you all put me at on this little mountain that I'm on, but know that I'm there because of you. And I always say that I'm where I am because of fans who believed in me and believe what I do, and I just want to give back. I want that circle. I want us to do that circle and give back. That's what it's all about. If I want to be able to continue what I'm doing, I have to be able to know that the fans is because of that. So, and I always believe that. I always believe that.
Yeah, but I mean, again, the way you are to us, it's even more because I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a few celebrities you bump into and they act like they're God's gift to everything, and it's just like,
But some of that is because you let them feel that.
no, I just walk away. I don't talk to them.
I'm not talking
I know
about
what you
you,
mean.
but many people let them feel that
That's true.
you shouldn't let any celebrity treat you less than who you are because you made us.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is true. Celebrities, I'm saying we don't remember one thing, but if we treat you bad and you say, excuse my friend, fuck you,
Well, we be
we
fucked.
gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Now we may have treated you wrong. We gonna remember that, and you gonna treat the person coming behind you better because you've been checked. Never underestimate the power that you have.
And it's especially for situations sort of like yours, like you treating your fans so well is a testament to like how much they want to support you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's a lot of actors who are starting to do Indiegogo and produce their own projects and things like that, shorts and stuff like that. And I love it. I love the fact that there's more going on with indie and more projects coming
Me
out.
too.
But yeah, if anyone and I'm not just saying actors, but anyone is treats you poorly, they're not going to want to support your project.
Right. They just, but because but I just, and I've seen some of these celebrities who treat people, unfairly, and but sometimes we do have a bad day now. Come on,
I
we do
understand.
have bad days, but but that's not who I want to be. I treat people the way that I treat them because you see, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Know if if I have to go where I'm going to go upstairs tomorrow. So I want to be able to say I was trying to make it better, and that's why I give the scholarships. And now to know that some of them are where they are in the world and all over the world. 2 weeks, not 2 months ago, there was a young man that came over here from the UK, and he contacted me. He didn't have a place to stay. For some reason, his hotel was mixed up. He got there a day early, and I let him stay at my home.
Wow.
And so, and he was very grateful, and I knew that he was grateful. Because I didn't want him just sitting at the airport all night until his room was ready. That and those you have to be compassionate to people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can that's just who I am. That's what I want to be and what I
Yeah.
try to be. Yeah,
It's why we click, man. It's why we get along. We click so well, joking around, all the stuff.
yeah,
You
we
know,
joke.
man.
We joke.
Like I
But
got.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking about going to
Oh
that
no, that's different. We want to see the movie. We want to see the movie happen.
Yeah.
movie. I need these contributions to come in or buy them perks. I just need them. I hey, if my horror family, if they just all pitch in like my brother here just said, and just send $5, call your friends, say, hey, send Ken $5 and all this here. I can make this movie.
Mm-hmm.
If Obama can get on the air and say, look, let's send Biden $2. No. And the next day it was $20 million. You know, we can do it. We
We
can
can.
do it.
I like
We
how you
can.
So
threw it
it
in.
takes a little bit of announcing and getting out there, getting
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, definitely does.
it takes a little bit of announcing, and I realize it's difficult because everybody don't have the funds. But I think a lot of times people don't support, and this is very true. It's because they say I don't have nothing but $5 or $10. My little money is not going to help, But that's not true. That's not true. In that mile, and trying to get to that mile, every step gets you closer there. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Everything that you help gets me closer. And I really want to do this project. You've seen what I'm doing to get this project. I have invested. So that's the best I can say.
Yeah.
I get it. And hey, I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. I know it's
Now,
gonna
let me,
happen. And what I gotta say, here's what I'm gonna say before we do wrap this up. I'm gonna brag one more time. I have Ken Sagoes' phone number, guys. Like this is a real friendship. This isn't just some BS. It's not for TV. It's not for just YouTube. That's one. And I had to throw it out there. I had to throw it out there. People think you're lying. No.
you know what? I've called a lot of fans. Like I told them, if y'all give me $50, I call and thank you. And I call and thank you. I mean, what does it? How's it going to hurt me to say thank you?
You're gonna have a
Oh,
lot of people annoying you. You should call from a blocked number saying thank you.
I call from the Facebook thing.
Oh, all
I
right. Yeah, that
I
makes
don't
sense.
learn something.
There you go. Well, you were just talking about how you don't know technology, so I'm
I
just
don't
I'm
know, but I don't know
there you go.
technology, but
There you go.
I know tech.
There you go. See?
There you go.
Yeah,
Got to keep that bird in line with the tech.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And I mean you got I'll teach you some stuff. I'll teach you some
Okay,
tech stuff.
all right,
I got
okay,
you. I got you. Don't worry.
okay, okay. I got you. I feel you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. Feeling you.
See this? He's feeling it. He's feeling it. I'm telling you guys, one of these episodes, he's gonna be on your co-host and reviewing a movie with us. Just wait. Just wait.
I am.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
favorite reaction.
okay. I'm waiting.
Not right now. Not right now. It's gonna be in the future. Maybe we'll be reviewing Socrates. Boom.
I do that.
See, there you go.
There you
There
go.
you
Do
go.
that.
And you need to be honest about your review, Ken. You can't just be saying it's the best movie because it's yours.
Yeah. No. Well, it is gonna be the best.
There you
I love
go.
that.
It's gonna be the best.
There
He's
you
gonna
go.
make
Confidence. Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong
Not at
with
all.
it. It's gonna be the best.
Yeah.
So them claws coming out. Gotta love me. Gotta love
Gotta love me. Oh, that's a shirt right there. But
me.
Ken,
Yeah.
I gotta thank you for coming on. I really do. I appreciate it. Anytime I get to hang out with you. I have a great
And thank you for coming on and with your partner. And I gotta thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me on.
Of
Like
course.
it's
Yeah.
8 o'clock here, guys. It's 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
It's 11:30 for us on a Saturday. It's early.
Listen,
Ken.
the regular crowd shuffles in. It's
I'm in my. I don't hit 60. I don't hit 60.
When?
You know what my cocktail is? Geritol.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Geritol. I go walking now,
That's good.
and I was walking down a hill. My big fat ass started moving fast, and I just kept going.
I've been there.
Hey,
Oh, you just gotta slow down. That's all. Just hit the brakes.
you can't slow down when you're coming down from the hill.
There.
I can
Oh.
slow, but the force of the weight want to keep going. Then you'll start rolling.
I love this.
Oh, Jesus.
I love this. But seriously, Ken,
You know what? I said one day when we have these convention, I'm gonna do my stand up again.
I know listen, I know a kind where you could do it at. I'm
Where?
just saying.
Where?
Carolina Fear Fest. Next year, Carolina Fear Fest, the 6th year. You should be there. Ken
You
Sagoes.
and John Henderson both was trying to get me there. John be trying to get. I love John because John be trying to get me anyway. John had me sitting over there at his thing. And that's
See?
why I love that man. He had me sitting over there at his thing.
I'm
Can't go
just
wrong.
saying. You go over there. You hang out with us in person.
I
Or we'll
tried
come to you.
to go over there. They go there. I think they're gonna bring me back next year. They had Heather there this past year. Didn't they have Heather landing camp there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was there. Yep. Run next year. I want you there, Ken.
Okay. All right.
Because
It's been a joy, and it's been
yes.
a joy. And for everybody who came on, thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank
I look forward to hearing from you. And if I don't say it, I honestly feel that who I am is because of you. So I am grateful. Really am grateful.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate talking to you tonight, Ken.
All right. So you know what to do, sir.
Yes, I do. Listen, people. Go check out the Indiegogo. Go check out the Giving Back because scholarships and movies are important.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
important.
And Ken Sagoes is awesome. If you guys haven't seen Nightmare on Elm Street 3, you guys should go check that out. A brother
Yeah.
survives.
Yeah.
That's that. All jokes aside, that feels good seeing that in horror,
Yeah.
especially
It was
in the 80s.
Yeah, it was so shocking that they brought me back because they said, "Oh shit, we forgot to kill the black guy." So,
We forgot to kill the black guy.
so they brought me back, and I used to tell people, "Look, if you come to see me in part 4, don't go get nothing to drink, don't go get no popcorn. You go straight into the movie. You'll have time to go back and get something to drink." But if you want to see me, go straight to the movie.
Oh shit!
You know, that's it.
But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you all for your support out there. Check out Horror Research 30. Click the link. Check out the Scene Snobs. The links are in the description. Check out the Indiegogo for Socrates.
Socrates, baby.
Awesome
Thank you.
movie, get the comic book. And as always, people, I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.